Hey guys, Zell here. Welcome back to some more Trails
Hey,
of Cold
Eunice.
Steel 4. Oh?
Yuna, wake up.
Huh?
Wait, what? Why is she wearing the main campus outfit?
Sleeping in class? Were you up late last night or something?
Yes, she was reading cookbooks and looking up recipes well past midnight.
Una Crawford, Kurt Vander, Altina Orion.
Oh. Kurt and Allie? Wait. What's with your uniforms?
You still dreaming or what?
I bet she was having a lovely dream about whoever it is she's planning to cook for.
Muse and Ash, too? Hold on. How are you here, Ash? Didn't you...
Goodness, would you all please simmer down?
Class is about to start. You need to snap out of it and focus.
Huh? Ada and Fritz? You guys are supposed to be at the main campus. What's going on? Why are you two here?
You really are out of it, aren't you? Did you hit your head or something?
What? Crown Prince Cedric? What are you doing here?
Are you serious? Maybe you did hit your head after all. I'm here waiting for class to start. We're classmates now, remember?
Did you seriously forget?
Did they wipe our memories? Or are they planting false memories into our mind? And we have to come to a realization that things are wrong in the world. Is that how things are gonna play out?
The main and branch campuses being merged? All our classes being rearranged?
His Highness, Ada, and Fritz were added to Class 7. But that was 2 weeks ago.
They've only been here 2 weeks, but these scrubs are already acting like they own the place.
Watch your mouth. I won't allow you to disrespect His Highness like that.
Well, anyway, the fact that we were all at about the same point in the curriculum made things easy.
True, the transfer was fairly smooth, all things considered.
Huh. Oh, I guess that rings a bell
No, it
now that you
doesn't.
mention it.
It doesn't. Wake yourself up from this nightmare.
Man, I must have just had some crazy dream or something.
No.
I'm so tired.
Good morning, everyone.
Huh? Who are they?
Okay, Class 7. Looks like you're all here, so we're going to start with today's announcements.
Sorry, everyone. We still don't have a homeroom teacher for you yet. But the two of us are going to support you as much as we can, so please, give it your all.
Thank you, Instructor Mary.
You as well, Instructor Makarov.
Anyway, today's class schedule. First off, we've got applied info processing.
That's right. We don't have a homeroom teacher, huh?
You do. His name is Reen Schwarzer. Remember, Yuna. Remember. The man who went completely crazy after Milliam died and turned into the sword. Well, was completely hurt. Passed out and turned into the sword. I don't want to say she died. And then completely brought about the twilight.
Shoot. I need to focus on the lesson.
No, you don't. Get out of here. Break free.
Those days I spent at Thor's were so warm and fulfilling. I was surrounded by my friends and classmates. They were all so brilliant and talented, I could barely keep up. But together, we all supported each other and pushed each other to grow.
What are you doing to my class 7? Don't tell me they're doing a time
And not
skip
just
in
when
front
it
of my
came to
eyes.
academics. We gave our clubs and our personal lives everything we had too.
Please tell me they're not pushing them forward in years. Really? He joined
But
the
for some
TCM
reason,
money?
I couldn't shake the feeling something was missing.
Yes, the one you ended up kind of falling in love with, kind of.
A voice
Veen
that
Schwarzer.
guided us. One
Your
that was
teacher.
calm, but carrying way too many burdens.
Uh-huh.
It was a little pushy from time to time, but you could feel the kindness behind it.
Exactly.
The voice of someone who had gone through a lot, despite not being much older than us.
Uh-huh. Remember.
But whose voice could it have been? I couldn't remember.
The Ashen Chevalier, Veen Schwarzer. Come on. This doesn't feel right, man. Please don't make me play a school like this. Surely ain't our freaking student. A student. But yeah, now Yuna's the protagonist. Alright. Yuna, your mind seems to be elsewhere today. Are you worried about something? Oh, yeah, sorry. You know, you've really grown up, Allie. You never would have picked up on something like this back when you first came here. Understanding such emotional intricacies has taken a great amount of effort. But how much have I learned to you and, Allie. Wait, you too? Me too what? I joined Thorn's branch campus as part of my work with the Intelligence Division. Wait, they really removed Veen from that picture as well? Come on. And then I met him again. It's the one you're both in love with. I got a plan. Let's get out of here, Allie. Where are we going? We're not going to feel any better staring at these 4 walls. We'll have to stick to the dorms with how late it is, but I think there's enough fresh air out there to clear our heads. Why don't we go and chat with Kurt and the others? They shouldn't be asleep yet. Okay. I'll come with you. Alright, let's go. Man, it doesn't feel right to not have them with cat ears anymore, man. I'll actually play them for the most part, the entirety of the game, with them having cat ears and a tail. Uh-huh.
My turn.
Alright.
Let's look for Kurt first. Maybe he's in his room.
We should check to be sure. It's at the far end of the hall.
I don't like this, man. They're literally trying to wipe their memories clean of Veen, so they won't put up a fight. That's not right. He doesn't seem to be in his room. He must have gone somewhere. But I don't think he would leave the dorms this late at night. Let's keep looking for him. Understood.
Oh, that sounds like...
I hear sword swinging.
Aha! He's in the training room.
Ha! Yeah! Ho! Strike!
Looking good, Kurt.
Your swordsmanship is as fluid as ever.
Oh, Yuna, Altina. What are you two doing out so late? We're just out to get some fresh air. What's up with you, Kurt? Don't you normally practice in the morning? Normally, yes, as for nights, I just had the urge to train for some reason. It feels like I'm so close to reaching a breakthrough, but something's standing in my way. If only I could speak with him at a time like this. Yes, Veen. How about you tag along with us then? You get to keep us company in our travels for the night. I'm not so sure. Are you planning to go out around town at this hour? There won't be much point with all the shops being closed. Not to mention we've been locked in for a long time. You guys, do you remember who was in charge of us before our homeroom instructor? You mean someone who should have been looking out for us even before Ash and Muse joined the group? Someone who filled that gap for 3 months before His Highness and the others arrived 2 weeks ago. Maybe I shouldn't be getting so worked up over this, but I have to know. I just have to, for some reason. You know. Okay, then I'll come with you as part of my cooldown. You have to know because you ended up falling in love with him. Now that I think of it, how long have we been wearing these uniforms? A week? 2 weeks? However long you've been in this fog of your mind, being pretty much erased? And what about the other instructors? I can't remember who's in charge of military finance or combat tactics, or you know our principal's name. Well, the only way to make up for losing something is to try and track it back down. If it really is worthwhile, there's no way we can't find it. Instructor's room should be on the 3rd floor. Let's investigate. Will they have scrubbed Reen's room completely clean? Wait, there's a green marker? I'm assuming these green markers will help us remember faster, maybe? Or, you know, just talking to them. Studying late into the night again, Your Highness. Oh, that reminds me, you were invited to the tea ceremony club today, right? That's right, and afterwards you joined the swimming club for some exercise. That's a pretty packed schedule. Don't you think you deserve some time just to yourself? Some time to myself, you say. Despite how things may seem, I felt much less exhausted here than the main campus. All these club activities really helped me unwind. I'm more concerned for all of you. Isn't it about time you started studying in earnest? I'm sure it will do you some good. Can you quit being a jerk for even 2 seconds? You know, you need to be careful what you say. No, it's alright. After everything we've been through, I don't take it for an insult. And Kurt, there's no need to waste your energy on worrying about me, I assure you. In fact, I hope you're in peak condition for our morning training tomorrow. Of course. Sure. I was about to go fall off a bridge, Cedric. Alright, Muse? Muse, Ada! Wait, since when have you two shared a room? You know, how many times have we been in here to hang out now? I know we went over this in homeroom already, but you really do need to get used to us being here. He's right. I understand the last 2 weeks have been pretty hectic. But things have changed and you're going to have to accept that sooner or later. That is true. Well, it's not just that we dislike the main campus students. Anyway, it's getting late. You probably shouldn't be wandering around the dorms at this hour. Unless, of course, you would like to stay for some maidenly discussion of my favorite genre. Ada's agreed to join the literature club, and I'm sure she can bring some daring new ideas to the table. Amuse, need to remind you that there is currently a boy in here. Besides, I haven't yet approved this literature you want to bring forward. That's Amuse. I wonder how the rest of the literature club will react. I'm sure Tatiana will be thrilled at least. I imagine Ash is in quite for a shock, though. Yep, that he is. Please no more BL. Ash and Fritz. I told you, I don't want it, I'm not interested. Come on, don't be such a prude, it's good stuff. Ash, Fritz, dare I ask what's going on? It's nothing, really, I assure you. Eyebrows here wanted to take a look at my girly Mag. Nice guy that I am, I said I'd loan it to him, but I asked no such thing. This was all a misunderstanding from the very start. I saw it left out on top of your desk and wondered what it was, that's all. I'd appreciate it if you'd stop trying to force it onto me. Boys, am I right? They're irredeemable. Please don't lump us all together like that. Girly magazine, Alright.
This is the 3rd floor.
Okay, let's have a look around.
All these nameplates are blank.
You can clearly see Reen's name still there. It's been scratched out, but you can clearly see R-E-A-N. Come on, you guys. You can't be that far gone to not be able to read the letters on the freaking door. Also, wait, hold on. What's down here? All those are blank. This one isn't. Please look at the name. Oh, this is. It's this room, without a doubt. I've only been here a few times, but I know. Open the door and go inside. I already talked to everyone, it's fine.
Oh.
Wait, they haven't scrubbed this room clean? They scratched off the name, but his stuff is still here.
A scroll with Eastern writing.
Seriously, they left everything here. If they're trying to erase his existence from them, why do they keep everything?
Instructor Reen!
Yep, they remembered. Instructor Reen. Finally, the fog from your mind is gone. Thank God. I would have kept bringing it up. You don't woke up?
Was all of that a dream?
Those strange school days we spent with everyone? It seems so.
Wait, you had a dream about that too?
Yes, I get the feeling we were all in the same dream together. Altina included.
Wait, what are you two doing in your bed?
I remember now. I was brought to that dark place. The Grawl. I tried to protect everyone, but then Milliam, she...
Oh, come on, don't show me that scene again. Bad enough I had to see it again when I edited.
No.
Allie, I remember now too. Valimar went berserk. No matter how much we tried to call out to Instructor Reen, we couldn't stop him.
Now, Reen, let us begin. Together we shall write the end of this wretched fairy tale. In ink, black as despair.
Chancellor Osborne's words to Instructor Reen are the last thing I remember. But what happened afterward? How did we get here?
You're all finally awake!
Man, it's about time. You had me worried.
Well. Randy! And Emma.
Emma! And Randy!
I am here as well.
Wait, Roselia?
But why? And where are we?
Confused, huh? Can't blame you.
Don't worry, you're safe here. This is my grandmother's atelier. It's where I grew up.
This is your family home?
Did they wake up? Sounds like it.
Yep, we're up.
You're all here.
What a relief. I'm glad you're all okay.
You really had us worried there.
But wait. Where's Muse and Ash? I mean, Ash I understand, but where's Muse? She was with us.
It's nice to finally have a bit of a silver lining after everything that happened.
Unless she was never actually fully in that dream.
I'd ask if you're all okay, but...
No one could blame you after all that's happened.
I imagine you must be feeling weak and disoriented. You were unconscious for 2 whole weeks, after all.
2 weeks?
Anyway, first thing you need to do now is eat.
Even soup is fine, just get something in you.
Trust me, I'm just as lost as you are, but we can talk later.
That's right. Let me go make something for you.
Nuh-uh. We're talking now. You need to tell us what the hell happened. And what in the world's an atelier? There's no way we're still in Heimdall, right?
My, for someone who spent the last 2 weeks dozing, you certainly are pushy. As the elder, I suppose I should explain. We are currently deep in the heart of a pitch-black forest. Welcome to the home of the Hexen clan, the hidden village of Erin.
Alright then. Still doesn't explain what Muse and Ash are. Specifically Muse. Unless she woke up like a week ago. Erin, the hidden village. But wait, does that mean you don't know what the others are? Randy Orlando. Crimson Roselia. Emma Millside. I'm afraid not. It's my fault. If only I was more powerful, I could have brought them here as well.
What's going on?
Ah, so the Grawl has come unbound.
This whole place is returning to its proper dimension and taking us with it. It's going to cause a distortion. Emma!
I'm on it.
Is this?
You're teleporting us outside?
Yes, this will take you straight to Grandmother. Don't worry, I'll make sure we all get out safely.
Okay, we'll leave it to you.
Just be careful.
Emma? Stay close. I'm teleporting you out of here.
Understood. But Instructor Reen...
Fine, I'll get him!
Celine, no!
Nope, he's being teleported.
What the?
Selena was teleported with them.
No!
Instructor!
We need to get out of here now! Stay close by and keep a firm hold on Altina.
Muse?
What the heck is that?
Grianos? No! Is this Vita's magic?
Correct. A transportation talisman imbued with the power of her deceased familiar. She gave it to me in case of emergency. How unfortunate I have to use it so soon.
Just who are you?
Yuna, Kurt, and Altina too. I'm afraid it's time for me to say goodbye.
Muse!
You can't be.
The Great Twilight has begun, and I too have a role to play. But I will always treasure the memory of these few months we spent together.
Oh, come on.
So please, take care, and just leave Ash to me.
Muse! Come back!
She's gone, Yuna.
This place won't last much longer. We need to get out of here.
Well, that explains where Muse went. Oh boy. So much happened while we were unconscious. What is Muse thinking? I always thought there was something odd about that girl. I never expected her and Vita to be working together though. Yes, it was quite a shock. She's even been teaching her magic. According to you, she's been put in a pretty tough place. You can ask him all about it later. Okay, I guess we'll do that. That's about as far as our memories go. By the way, did you end up here? How did you end up here, Instructor Randolph? Oh, it just ended up working out that way.
Grandmother!
There you are. Now we can open the spirit path.
Hey, is everyone okay? Huh?
Randy!
Theo!
We don't have enough time.
I'll use a partition to get the others out. Take care!
I'm worried about you and Instructor Toa, Louise, and Jessica too. There's also Leonora, Tita, and the others. Sydney's unaccounted for as well. I can't believe we lost 2 whole weeks. It couldn't be helped. That's just how much the battle in the Graal exhausted you. Using Panther Soldats linked to the Ashen Knight further increased the burden on you. You may need even more time to fully recover your mana. The rest of us only woke up a couple of days before you did. That battle really took a lot out of us. Emma. What happened to your black cat, Celine? Celine is physically linked to Emma. If anything bad were to happen to her, Emma would know right away. So far, things have been quiet. I mean, hey, maybe Celine could be the go-between of information of where Reen is right now? Yes, but I've been unable to sense her for a while, though. Even during the Civil War, her presence felt very faint to me. It sounds like the 2 of you have a relationship similar to Clumsily and to myself. Allie, I'm sorry. It can't be easy thinking about what happened to Milliam. Yeah, getting it used as a sacrifice for the curse. What crappy luck. It's gotta be tough on all of you, and Reen's got the rough end of the stick too. Instructor Reen. Guys, Uni, Kurt, Altini. Altini? Your instructor is being kept captive by the Gnomes and Ironbloods. This much we know to be true. The Ashen Knight has been consumed by his power, and the Sword of the End are with him. It is likely that Celine is there as well. I see. Try to put your concerns out of your mind for the time being. You'll need to stay in the village to recuperate a little while longer. Don't torture yourselves worrying over what you can't change. If you would like to unwind, we have some lovely hot springs here. Well, I knew she had some connection to Vita. Now we know. So, it's just gonna be Altina, Yuna, and Kurtz. Just like in the beginning, except we had Reen at the time. What levels are they? Are they back down to 1? Hidden Village. Unless we started like level 10. Beautiful, isn't it? It certainly is. To think all this was hidden deep within Ismia. Sis. He also really misses Milliam. Well, how about we take a quick look around? Let's. I'd like to speak with the members of Old Class 7 again while we're at it. They're taking all of this harder than we are, I'm sure. Indeed. Yeah, we owe it to everyone to have a proper talk about what happened and where we go from here. About the notebook, you can open notebook with the button. Yeah, I know. The quick travel menu is now available. Yeah, I know. Key events, quest events, bonding events, sub-events in... Wait, there's bonding events? Okay, Laura's over there.
Very well.
Now. What a lovely flower bed.
With all these flowers blooming, you'd think it was spring. Wait. And these blue lavenders, they're...
Errand flowers. Like the ones the Archbishop requested during our field exercises.
Yep. Oh, it's you. Feeling bright and rested already. Laura S.R. Sade. More or less, oversleeping. It's got me super out of it, though. Sorry for bringing this up again, but has Viscount Arcade. From what I've heard, a state funeral has already been held. For him, Prince Albert, Toval, and the rest of the fallen crew. They said the explosions had completely incinerated their bodies. It was a procession of empty caskets, yet I still couldn't bring myself to attend. Maybe that's the reason why it hasn't really hit me yet. It just doesn't seem real. Oh well. It's only natural to feel that way. When I think of Reen, Celine, and Milliam on top of that, it's more than I can even bear. An Arcade is supposed to be strong at times like this, to lead, to inspire. Have I learned nothing? Have I not grown one bit? Huh. I'm sorry. Everyone, please, forget you saw anything. Words of woe will do nothing to mend matters. You've finally woken up. Now is our time to plan for the future, not weep over the past. You can still weep if you want to. Still can't believe that actually happened to your father and Olivier. Oliver.
Guess this must be the local tavern, huh?
Seems so. No village is complete without one, I suppose.
So did we ever actually eat? Well, good morning, sleepyheads. It's good to see you up and about again. You had a close shave back there between the three of you. You nearly completely exhausted your mana. Everyone pitched in and keeping watch over you while you slept. Oh wow, you guys really did all that for us. If that's the case, then we've been in your care for the entire past 2 weeks. I don't think we can thank you enough. Not to mention it, dear, Emma told us all about you and what you've been going through. Now that you're up, I imagine you'll want to start planning your next steps. Between fighting Celine, your instructor in the Ashen Knight, you certainly have a lot on your plate. Yes. Now don't go rushing into things yet. You need to recover your strength. How about a nice meal? The food I make here is infused with magic. I guarantee you'll never have tasted anything quite like it. Yet you're gonna make me buy. You're literally gonna make me buy food even though, you know, I just woke up and I don't have money? Oh! We're level 28! Dang, we're starting higher than I thought we were. Which then makes the whole possibly level 90 thing actually possibly a reality at this point. We don't get to see you two together very often. Yeah, you make kind of an odd pair if you ask me. Marcus Regnitz. You think so? I'd say we get along just fine. Yeah, Macchiato and I are tight, and we've worked together before, 3 months back, I think. He went out of his way to ask permission to use the SSS building for a meeting. I was real impressed with his manners. Ah, so that's how you came to know each other. Wait a minute, Macchiato. I asked him to quit calling me that, but you know how he is. Oh, come on, don't be such a buzzkill. You should be honored. I don't give guys nicknames all that often. It kinda shows you're special to me, you know. That's right. I think I've only heard your nicknames for Yuna and Altina. I never gave him permission to call me Altini. Same goes for Uni. Oh yeah. I mean, how did Marcus become so special to him that he got a nickname, but he never gave one to Reed? What the heck? No. Oh no. Come on, that's Milliam's hat, man. I kind of want to leave this for last, but I'm not. Ursus Alberea. That's Milliam's hat. Indeed, it made its way over to me somehow through a space-time distortion. Perhaps it was fate itself that brought it here. I see, maybe so. Orion, Altina rather. I was thinking I'd give this you once you'd woken up. Please take it, you were the only family she had. I can't, you should be the one to hold on to it. That's what Milliam would have wanted. I see. Very well then, I'll take good care of it. I'd actually convinced myself that I'd never be able to get over things, so long as it was in my possession. Still, in a way, I'm almost relieved to keep it, as maudlin as that sounds. As maudlin as that sounds. But with the curse spreading through the Empire, it's more imperative that we figure out how the board will play out from here. The board. Oh wait, does this have something to do with whatever Muse's been up to? Ah, that's right. Injector Randy did say you might be able to inform us. That I would. I've already briefed both him and the rest of Class 7 about the situation, in fact. It's only fair I tell all of you as well, now that you've awoken. Now listen closely and try to follow along. So Muse's actual identity is Mildine Juzeli de Cayenne, the soon-to-be Duchess of the Cayenne family. The pieces are all coming together, so to speak. I assume the intelligence division knew all of this is all along. Oh wait, so all of this is for real? You seriously tell me that Muse foresaw the possibility of something going wrong in Heimdall, and had hunted the top members of the provincial armies just to prepare for it? That's precisely what I'm telling you, the Viceland Army, she calls it. I only know what I've been told, but it seems Brigadier General Bardius, General LeGuin, and Vita have also been in cahoots with her. Tens of thousands of elite troops all gathered together in secret, with the recovered Pantagruel as their flagship. It's possible they intend on independently opposing the Chancellor and his faction. But that's insane. Tens of thousands is considerable, but still inadequate to oppose the Imperial Army. If I remember right, Bardius' army is a good 800,000 soldiers strong, isn't it? And with the national mobilization law in effect, that total can only rise from there. Lady Mildine's efforts are doomed to a brave yet ultimately futile act of resistance. She's well aware of this, hence why she's parted company with the rest of the 4 great houses. The Viceland army is on its own from here on out. Nevertheless, that girl will find a way. She's almost certainly weaving a counterplan against the Chancellor even as we speak. Her keen foresight on how things would occur left even Marquis Hyams and myself bewildered. But I'm certain there are many more other risks involved that we couldn't even hope to imagine. Where did you put Milliam's hat, by the way? We ourselves were blind to Mise's true intentions until only recently. As such, it is crucial that we determine what steps the government and Viceland Army might take next. Such is my duty as a lord of the 4 great houses, as well as the brother of the enemy who we found in Crossbell's Governor General. Here's this. This is little too much for me right now. I think my head's starting to spin. Still, it's nothing compared to what Mute's had on his shoulders this whole time. If only we'd known. This is a very complex situation, to be sure. It's far from clear what the correct course of action might be. But the blindfolds are off now. All we can do is face what lies ahead, even if we must do so without Class 7's most central piece, your instructor. Well, that helped clear some things up at least. He's taking things pretty hard though, huh? Yeah, Instructor Reed isn't the only loss he has to deal with. Indeed. No, seriously, where the heck did he put Milliam's hat? I doubt the hat could fit in his pocket.
Is this some kind of monument?
An unusual one, if so.
A dais? Whatever the clock thing is. That tells us about his son. Hey there, you guys. You seem to be doing better. Elliot Craig. Gaius Wurzel. I can see that deathly pallor has finally left your faces at least. Yeah, thanks for watching over us. And for all the help you gave us back at the Grawl as well, we're in your debt. No words can express the amount of gratitude I feel toward the old Class 7. Aw, come on, you guys helped us just as much. Besides, it's not as though my powers were enough to make a difference either way. Gaius. Sorry, pay my grumblings no mind. I wasn't ready, simple as that. It's just something I'll have to work on. The Dominions are in charge of the Grawl Suite, as I recall. I can't even imagine the amount of extra pressure that must place on him. Yeah, no kidding. Well, in any case, you've only just woken up. I know you might feel re-energized, but try not to push yourself too far, okay? We'll try. Thanks for the advice. Alright. The Orbital Factory. I'll go in there first. Oh, so you're the kids from Amber School. For what it's worth, welcome to the village. Your secondary contracts for Valimar, huh? Secondary contractors, oh yeah. That's the title we were given when Valimar recognized us being connected to Instructor Reed, right? Yeah, that's about the size of it. This here is Aaron's weapons workshop. We can make pretty much any kind of armament you want, but Divine Knights are our main focus. Honestly, I was really hoping to teach that Awakener kiddo a bunch of stuff, but things being what they are, I guess I got no choice but to help you out. I see. We appreciate the assistance. Huh, is that all? Come on, put some spirit into it. I was thinking I'd give you weapons the once over, but nah. Let's save it for another time. Take a look around and maybe come back later when you're feeling more up to it. You might say our clan has a history with the gnomes. Damn them, using the Divine Knights for their own ends. 6 out of the 7 have already been awakened too. The world truly is cloaked in twilight. Rest up and get ready. You've got some big battles ahead of you. Alright? Hey guys, modify your armaments. Sarah Wallenstein. Yeah, I couldn't take just sitting around doing nothing. V. Klausel. I kinda wish I had asked Toval more about Orbital Arts when I had the chance. Seriously, how am I supposed to break the news to Meek? Sarah, V. There's a Bracer Guild planning to get involved in things this time. Could be. We haven't been able to get in touch with any of the key players yet, though. And we're still having trouble pinning down the location of the other bases who are helping us at the target. We'll look for them once we've pulled ourselves together. But there's no need to rush into it. You all need to take some time to recover. It's not just you. We're letting old Class 7 have some space to bounce back, too. You guys only just woke up. Take things slow for now, alright? Okay. Understood. We'll be fine. Though I am curious to see how much experience the first area is going to give us. If I need to grind or not. Probably not. Speaking of which, do we have S-Breaks? Man, it feels weird not having anything. Excel Breaker, Sledgehammer. Alright, good. We still have our S-Breaks. They didn't take that away from me yet. Oh, we're having a look around the village, are you? Are you sure you guys have had enough rest? Well, we're definitely getting there, sorta. It's a bit hard to relax after all the information we've had dropped on us. We concluded that keeping ourselves busy might help us get over our shock. By the way, what about that magic feather thing music used at the growl? She mentioned something about a deceased familiar. Ah yes, that would be Krianos. He used to be Venus' familiar, like Selene is for me. But he was slain by Rufus' hand at the end of the Civil War. The Governor General killed a witch's familiar. I had no idea. That is indeed how it happened. Unlike Selene, Krianos wasn't blessed with the ability to speak. But being bonded with him closely, nevertheless, he was irreplaceable to all of us. It is absolutely vital that we don't lose Selene as well. Roselia, I know I've said this before, but if anything happens to Selene, I'll know immediately. So please try not to worry, okay? We will try. Well, that seems as good a point as any to bring this dreary exchange to an end. I don't care much for ad nauseums, but I advise you to grant your weary bones a bit more rest out of your stay. Of course, we'll make the most of it. Alright. I'd say talk here, then possibly in the episode. Oh, wait, hold on. I almost messed up. Already in the beginning of this game. There's a green marker up here.
Oh? What's this?
There's steam billowing out from over there.
A hot
God dang it. A hot spring, even though out in the middle of the forest. I don't know. Dang it, I knew I shouldn't have walked any further. You seem to be changing rooms, and it really is a hot spring. A full-on hot spring right in the middle of a village of witches. It's kinda crazy if you stop and think about it. I'm not really in the mood for a scrub and soak right now, though. Neither am I. Perhaps we should save it for when we can better enjoy it. Also, kind of a bit late to do this, but there we go. Much better. That music was a bit too loud in my ears. Alright, who's last?
Whoa! This place is packed with all sorts of stuff.
Something about it seems rather peculiar.
Not so peculiar when you consider it's set up in a witch's village.
Yeah. Hello, my young guests. Welcome to Lemuric. Lemuric. Allow me to give you a warning before you start browsing. Many of these products are imbued with magic. For your own safety, please don't go about touching things carelessly. Magical products? Wow, I guess this kind of stuff is normal for a witch village. You've come across some artifacts before, but well, I seem to recall hearing that the Hexen clan has always been allied with the Septarian of Fire. It appears they've continued to pass down the knowledge gained from the ancient Sumerian civilization. That's indeed true. Strictly speaking, our products are a little different from artifacts, but we needn't split hairs. As long as you're careful with them, no harm should come to you. That's the important thing. Also have some everyday goods and important stocked. If you're going to look through the things, it probably ought to be those. Thank you, we'll do that. This place looked like a little odd at first, but just a store like any other. Yeah, it couldn't hurt to take a look around. Well, I mean, that's definitely a lot better. Like, a lot better. Though technically speaking, I should probably buy boots. Because, I mean, they give a bunch of agility. Hey, my beginning mirror. Wow. 8,000 beginning. I love the fact that I was able to bring over my second, well, my other 3 playthroughs saves. Because now we can buy the full set. There we go. And Kurt, you get the boots. Perfect. Also buy this. Curia bombs. Reviving bombs. There we go. I'm out of money. I cannot do anything with orbits right now. But we have every decent new armor thing that we could get there. Now all we need to do is grind money for weapons. Elisa Reinford. Elisa, are you alright? Oh, hey guys. Good to see you on your feet again. Don't push yourselves, alright? You've been stuck in bed for 2 weeks now, after all. I guess we're a little rusty after 2 weeks in bed. Were you looking through the books here? Yeah, they have a lot of rare stuff on display, so I thought I'd take a look. Though to be honest, I mostly just came for a copy of the Imperial Chronicle. I see, we've got one of those too. So I'm assuming if I didn't buy that, she wouldn't have said that? I thought we were in a different dimensional space from the rest of the world. Yeah, but it seems the residents regularly get various supplies from the outside world. Usually the latest issue of the Imperial Chronicle gets here within a day or 2 of it being published. Elisa, are you too scared to read it? Ah. You could tell, huh? You must think I'm pretty pathetic. After all, we already know whatever's written in it is going to be horrible. Because of this great Twilight mess, the Empire's a total train wreck. When I think about what happened to Reen and Milliam and Laura's father too. Why do you keep showing me that? And then there's how the person who caused all that hurt is. Elisa. Sorry everybody, I know I should be trying to set a better example. I need to find out what part my mother is playing in all of this. And I'm curious about what Sharon's doing too, now that she's back with Ouroboros. I'm gonna go read this in my room. You guys take it easy, okay? You take it easy as well, Elisa. Black Alberic. I don't think any of us could have predicted he'd turn out to be Elisa's father, Franz Reinford. And so was the person who created me and Milliam. It's no wonder Elisa feels so torn over this, even though she's doing her best to put up a strong front. But with things like this, just what exactly can we do? Whatever we can do, just push on and help people that we can. And try to stop the war. Oh, I think we've seen all there was to see. What now? Shall we go back to Roselia's atelier?
The sky above Erin seems so strange.
Yeah. It's like we're in a completely different world.
The Hexen clan village is quite a mysterious place.
That it is indeed. Okay, so in terms of how long I've been recording, this is 1 hour and 38, this is 2 hours 33. So it's been a little over 1 hour and 20 minutes? So yeah, I've been going for around 1 hour. Wait, hold on. Any other green markers? Nope, alright. I know this sounds obvious, but it feels like everyone's suffering. Right, especially Elisa, Laura, and Eustace. And it really shows how much they all loved Milliam. Yeah, I kinda got the feeling Instructor Reed was keeping everyone together too. Though Class 7 relied on him just as much as we did. Yeah. He wasn't merely the center of this group, he was their rock. Everyone drew strength just from his presence. Well, what are we supposed to do now that he's gone? As if Ashton Muse leaving us wasn't bad enough. Muse, or should we call her Duchess Cayenne? It's quite difficult to believe she was putting such plans in place the entire time we knew her. Yes, none of this even feels real. She has a much better grasp on the situation than any of us could have known. Isn't it kind of annoying though? She said she'd take care of Ash, but we have no idea what she's actually planning to do. I don't like it either. I prefer to speak with Ash in person.
Back already, I see.
Yep.
Rose. Randy.
Man, look at you. Still down in the dumps, huh? Oh, I guess old Class 7's in the same boat.
Well, can you blame them? From what Emma's told me, the combined power of the gnomes and the Blood and Iron Chancellor is completely overwhelming. So much so that they could bring about the end of the world with ease.
That's terrifying to think.
To top things off, we've got 5 more Divine Knights besides Valimar running around now. And one of them, that Ebon Knight, Chancellor Osborne is piloting himself.
That knight had an aura unlike any of the others, as if it wanted to dominate all it surveyed.
Yeah. Honestly, it gave me goosebumps just looking at it. I mean, the other Divine Knights had powerful auras too. But that one...
Well, if the Blood and Iron Chancellor's behind the wheel, it's gotta be bad news.
Right. There was something else that bothered me.
Now, Reen, let us begin. Together we shall write the end of this wretched fairy tale. In ink, black as despair.
Right at the end, the Chancellor called Instructor Reen by his first name. Almost like he knew him well. But when they met in Heimdall, they were much more formal with each other. Last names and all that.
Now that you mention it...
I mean, Altina knows.
Huh. That is kind of weird. Hmm?
Allie?
Is there something you're not telling us?
Pretty much.
Well...
Allie, please.
You're with the Intelligence Division, right, Altini? You know way more than us about all this.
Certain things have been nagging at me for a while now. Not just the exchange between the Chancellor and Instructor Reen, but old Class 7's behavior as well. And then there's the fact that Instructor Reen is not a Schwarzer by birth.
Oh, he's surmising it himself. Altina doesn't have to say it.
Huh? Oh, right. I guess I knew he and Elise weren't actually blood-related.
Interesting.
Hey, whoa! What are you getting at here?
As a Vander, I'm privy to certain information that I believe may shine a light on our current situation. Please, hear me out. 14 years ago, just before the start of the 100 Days War, someone attacked the home of the then Brigadier General Osborn. To this day, nobody knows who was responsible nor what motivated them, but they murdered Osborn's family in their own home. He lost his wife, and, it's said, he lost a son, but the son's remains were never found.
Whoa, so that's how it all connects. But hold on, Kurt. How did you put this all together?
It's a technique Instructor Reen taught me called the Unclouded Eye. Letting go of your preconceived notions will let you see the truth.
Yep. You definitely are his student.
I trust I'm not mistaken?
You're right. I received confirmation myself 2 years ago, during the incident at the Infernal Castle. Though it was only by coincidence, I was there on a mission to capture Duke Cayenne. Instructor Reen and Old Class 7 were shocked to discover the truth.
I can imagine.
Yeah, no kidding. That'd mess anyone up. But that would explain why Reen and his pals were so dead set on foiling Osborn's schemes.
Yuna?
Are you angry? Yuna, Instructor Reen's birth father, doesn't change who he...
Of course I'm angry! How could I not be? Damn it! Why would he keep all that from us? And not just him either. The rest of Old Class 7 is just as bad. Come on, you two. We're bringing them back here. Now! No. We're gonna have a few words with them!
Yuna!
What exactly do you want to say?
Dang.
That's our uni, I suppose.
It seems that for better or worse, nothing keeps her down for long.
Yeah, that's a good thing. Yuna ran around the village, rounding up the members of Old Class 7. In the face of her fierce energy, they were powerless to resist. Oh, jeez.
Good. That's everyone.
Yuna?
What is it you wanted to talk to us about?
I kind of get the feeling you're upset with us.
She is. You guys and Reen kept the fact that he was Osborn's son a secret.
Oh, I'm not upset. I'm completely pissed off.
Yuna, please.
I don't know what you're planning, but try to keep a level.
Kurt, Allie, I need both of you to shut it.
Dang.
We just learned the truth about Instructor Reen's father. His birth father, I mean. The Blood and Iron Chancellor, Gileath Osborn.
Oh, well...
So, you found out, huh?
Please, Yuna, don't think any less of Reen.
He suffered so much because of Osborn. But he never agreed with the Chancellor's policies, with his unreasonable demands.
It's true. For all the pain my brother has caused me, it pales in comparison to what Reen has suffered at the hands of his father.
Each mission Reen fulfilled for his father ate away at him piece by piece, but he always retained his sense of what was right.
His actions in the Northern War are the perfect example.
I get it. I haven't known him for as long as you have. But I know what kind of person he is. And I think there's something that we in the new Class 7 understand even better than you do.
Oh?
That Instructor Reen is still suffering. Even now.
You're right.
We've seen it with our own eyes. We saw the way he fought. The way he gave his all to try and stop the Chancellor. But even then, it wasn't enough. So he chose to put his life on the line to keep us safe.
It's true.
Allie tried to protect him from certain death. But in the end, it was Milliam who paid the price. She became the sword to save all of our lives. The shock and grief sent Instructor Reen into a rage. In trying to avenge Milliam, he ended up triggering the end of the world. And now, His father, Osborn, is trying to use him for something else even beyond all that. I know that right now, Instructor Rean must be blaming himself for everything. For not being able to protect Milliam. For making a mistake that can't be undone. That's why someone needs to find him, grab him by the collar, and shake him until he snaps out of it. To tell him that he's wrong. That it wasn't his fault. Wasn't that supposed to be your job? You're his friends, aren't you?
Uni.
If you won't do it, then we will, as his students. Instructor Rean has always offered us support when we needed it most. It now falls to us to do the same for him. And I swear I will, not as a Vander, but as a member of Thor's Branch Campus's Class 7.
Instructor Rean has been my mentor, showing me the way. He taught me to think for myself, gave me the courage to make my own decisions, helped me figure out who I really am. That's why my decision was an easy one. I'll protect everyone, just like Milliam did. And I will do everything in my power to rescue Instructor Rean, so that I can thank him in person.
Sheesh, they got us good there.
Yep, I agree. They didn't just catch up to us, they blew right past.
You can say that again. We came to much earlier than they did, but all we did was mope around.
We let our sadness and our fear of what we have to do next paralyze us.
How could we? It's so embarrassing. So much for setting an example.
I know, right?
So that means...
Yes, you're all absolutely correct. Protecting everyone, huh? That certainly sounds like Milliam.
That it does.
She's passed the baton to us. Now we must work together to protect what we hold dear. Rean has always devoted himself to helping others. We owe it to him to follow his example.
Do you remember what we told Rean and Milliam that day? That we'd work to stop the war on the surface and find out what's happening behind the scenes. It's time for us to do just that.
And don't forget about Crow. Seems like he's got his memories back.
Yeah, we'll get him back on our side even if we gotta beat some sense into him first.
Oh, I'm looking forward to that.
I like the way you think.
It's not going to be easy, though. Especially with that mobilization law in full effect.
True, but we can start by investigating that black pleroma grass that sprang up after the ritual.
Looks like all you guys needed was a little kick in the butt and you're back on track.
I'm glad to hear it. That puts my mind at ease.
Yeah. But this is only the beginning. Aside from rescuing Instructor Rean, we've still got to find Muse and Ash. And everyone else from the branch campus, too.
You're absolutely right.
We're going to take everything back. Our instructor, our entire world.
You won't be doing it alone. We'll be there to help you every step of the way.
You have our gratitude for bringing us back to our senses.
Yeah, thanks.
The trial that awaits us will be the ultimate test of Class 7's worth.
And that means all of us. There's no difference anymore between old and new Class 7.
That's right. Our shared goals have united us.
And together, we can overcome any challenge.
Right.
Somewhere in Erebonian airspace. Well, Viceland Army's flagship aerial battleship Pantagruel.
"1420 hours. We've cleared the 3rd Air Fleet search radius."
Good. Return to alert level 2. Now,
full rudder starboard. We're headed north-northwest.
Yes, sir.
My, they're all so well trained. Every soldier knows his proper place. I can't help but wonder how the Civil War would have turned out if this army of yours had been around back then.
I can't imagine it would have changed things in the end. At most, we might have prolonged the war for a year or so. Though if we'd had a more suitable leader, things might have turned out differently.
I do believe you're right.
Oh, please. You're giving me too much credit.
Supreme Commander of the Viceland Army, Lady Mildine de Cayenne.
It's only thanks to your generous assistance that I even stand aboard this airship.
And so you claim. But you're the one who arranged all of this.
That's right. The way you see tens of thousands of moves ahead, you could even teach the Blood and Iron Chancellor a thing or two. I imagine you'd make a fine Anguis for the Society if you were so inclined.
Well, I certainly would enjoy meeting the infamous Grand Master in person. However, in the end, I too failed to stop the Great Twilight. Failing to notice that Ash had taken that gun is one of my greatest regrets. That one mistake was all it took. If only I had seen it, I might have been able to stop him.
Perhaps it was simply the will of Adios. Or far more likely, the curse.
Yes. It's something powerful enough to completely defy the laws of causality. How impressive that you were able to use that very power to devise a counterattack.
Perhaps. But it's an unforgivably cruel plan. No different from taking the entire world hostage. How could I face Instructor Reen or the rest of Class 7 ever again?
Putting Schwarzer aside for now, what's become of the members of both Class 7s? They ended up escaping to your village, did they not? I haven't heard anything more than that.
Nor have I. At least it seems they made it there safely. Minus Crow and Ash, of course. Though it's hard to say if they'll be able to bounce back after witnessing the worst possible ending firsthand.
They're going to be fine. I'm sure of it. I believe in Yuna, Kurt, and Altina. They'll inspire the others and shake them out of their despair. Then together, they'll start moving forward.
That's exactly what they did.
The time I spent with them in class made that more than clear.
So where is Ash currently? Here he is.
Damn it. I never asked for this. You think I need to be hidden away somewhere? I got myself into this shit. I'll get myself out.
Gonna steal a Panzer Soldat?
No freaking way.
What the heck is this? Oh, hello, Valimar. Wait, is that a corrupted Muse's Millium sword? Crow on breast.
Ah, there you are. Been looking for you.
Oh, it's just you guys.
Duvalie the Swift. And McBird. Enforcer number 1 of Ouroboros, the almighty conflagration.
What
do you mean, just you guys?
You got your memories back then? Huh. So, what's your plan now that shit's about to go down?
About that. My contract's up. I'm nobody's pawn anymore. Right now, I'm just the Azure Awakener, and that means I've got my own role to play. At least, for what little time we've got before it's all over.
Oh yeah?
Huh.
It's fine, though. Works out well enough for me. Gives me one final shot at getting revenge for my grandfather. But if you're looking for a fight, you better keep walking.
That's a damn shame. Well, if the mood strikes you, you know who to call.
He never fails to get on my nerves. But you! Why are you so...
Completely irresistible? Don't tell me you fell for me. Nah, guess not. Your heart already belongs to that master of yours, huh?
That didn't mean.
Unless a certain goody two-shoes went and stole it away.
Absolutely not! I swear, why is it that you, McBurn, and that ogre girl all treat me like I'm some love-struck little child?
Well, you kinda are.
Not denying it now.
Anyway... What exactly do you plan to do about him?
It's his own problem to deal with. The way he is right now, I don't have it in me to bother with him.
Gonna get to see Rain? I'd assume so. Oh God.
You need to get a hold of yourself.
Okay, good. She is actually there.
Fine.
Come on, Rain, get it together.
Nice work. We're lucky you're here.
You.
Georg. Copper Georg.
You finally got him under control. I'd suggest keeping him like that. Don't worry, though. It won't be much longer. The rivalries will begin soon.
Oh, just shut up! We're not going to be part of your evil scheme! You need to beat this. Come on. Think of all the people who are counting on you, waiting for you to snap out of this. Do you hear me? Rain Schwarzer?
And here's the opening. I'm assuming that's the end of the prologue. Whoa, a full-on anime opening? Okay, this might actually get copyright. If it's a claim, I'm good to go. If it's a strike, I'm not. Again, why do they look so much older? Oh, that mask. Wait, what? Milliam? I'm just assuming Milliam is in this opening. So is that a spoiler? Was I right that they ended up finding a way to reverse her transformation into the sword? Because if so, that'll make me extremely freaking happy. But man, I'm already done with the prologue, jeez. Save. Alright. Well, with that, I'm going to end this episode here. Multiple episodes, in fact, 2, technically. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one, where we will continue into Chapter 1. Whatever that chapter actually is. I seriously need to take a break. Maybe eat something, or just go to bed, honestly. And then I will pick back up again after I've already edited episode 1. And possibly have uploaded it. This is going to be a long, long story. I hope it's a long story. Though when I get to the end, it's going to be real. I'm going to be really upset with the fact that it's over. But then we will go and start Tales of Arise. I am not playing Tales of Arise until I finish this. Even though it literally comes out in, I think, 2 days. So yeah. How much I can get done within 2 days? I don't know. Depends on how much room I have on my computer. Though I could put stuff on externals. Because I literally now have to drive to continue and do this. Like I did back in the first and second game. I wanted to see it to its conclusion, but I also don't. So yeah. Till then, I'll see you guys later.